This is another day in my life. I decided that I wasn't gonna skip any classes today. I got to school and I put the roof on my car so no one steals it. I was running late to my English class. I knew my teacher would be mad, but I didn't expect her to mark me absent for being only 4 minutes late. So I packed my stuff and walked out. She kept asking where I was going, but I ignored her. Then we went to the guidance office and successfully dropped her class. Then we got Starbucks because we had like 45 minutes until our next class. And we both didn't eat breakfast, so we decided to walk to the dining hall. We didn't see this do not enter sign and we set off a loud alarm. Oopsies. We got in a little bit of trouble, but they just let us go. Then we made it to our computer class. The teacher's so chill, I actually like him. I was locked in, but my sister was online shopping the whole time. After this class, we had 2 hours off, so we decided to go home. We usually go shopping, but my sister didn't like her outfit, so she wanted to change. I tried racing another McLaren, but he didn't want the smoke. Then we made it back home, and after half an hour of relaxing, we had to start going back to school. I decided to switch cars because this one's more low-key. We had to rush to our next class because we were 20 minutes late. Luckily, this professor didn't care that we were late. This class is so boring. I watched TikTok and slept the whole time. Then we got drinks and started walking to our next class. This class has a table shortage, so my sister had to drag a table from another room. I took another nap. I was so exhausted, but I miraculously gained my energy once the school day was over. It was like 5 p.m., so we decided to get some dinner before going home. We decided on McDonald's. We just ate the food in the car. Then we finally got home. A few hours later, I went driving on my ATV, and I ran out of gas on my beach. We tried stealing gas from our Lambo, but it wasn't working, so we had to go to the gas station to fill up a little container. It took me a while to figure out because it was my first time getting gas, but the mission was successful, and my little brother filled up the ATV for me. And that's all for the vlog. Thank y'all for 700K. That's absolutely insane.